Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the Blind Press YouTube channel and Coffee Stream episode 525. I am sorry that it's an hour later than usual, but I was battling a migraine and it wouldn't go away for a bit. So instead of canceling the stream altogether, just wanted to get this taken care of. And I'm here now and I'm feeling much better. So, I hope everyone is having a good Friday. And if you are in my neck of the woods, I hope you are finally enjoying the sunshine. If you have been enjoying the sunshine for a while now, well, good for you. Anyway, we're going to explore something today for the first little bit of the stream. We're going to look at what rolling thunder is. Now, rolling thunder is a a motorcycle club, I guess. It's all across Canada. And it's it's weird. It's affiliated with Freedom Fighters Canada and another organization that I completely forget. There is it does list in the news articles, but I've got a couple of articles to read about it and a little video to show you guys. So yeah, we're gonna look at that. And then of course I thought we would end out the stream with a couple of Gun Fox articles. So let's get into this. Where are we here? I wanted not that one. I wanted to start with the Globe and Mail first. Okay, there we go. So let's get this Globe and Mail article shared. And, oh, there we go. No, stop. Okay, share. Here we go. Oh, yeah, I did forget to log my lunch, didn't I? Silly me. Okay. So let's take a look at, oops. It would have helped if I selected the actual tab. Okay, there we go. So this is a Globe and Mail piece. And so let's take a quick gander here. This is from today. It's a fresh article. So this says the Rolling Thunder motorcycle convoy is heading to Ottawa. Who are they and how is the city responding? So this is a bit of an introduction to what we're going to be talking about. And this was published 2 hours ago and updated an hour ago. So it is very, very fresh. Let's get past all of these links so that we can actually read the content of the article, please. Holy crap, Globe and Mail. This is fracking annoying. Where are we here? Are you going to paywall me? Because oh, you assholes. They are going to paywall. They're paywalling me. Fuckers. Okay, you know what? There are a lot of Rolling Thunder articles. So I'm going to go grab the CTV one that I saw. That's what I'm going to do. Where are we here? Yeah, I am very annoyed that they are paywalling me. You bastards. That shouldn't be allowed, honestly. Anyway. How did you? Where's the Rolling Thunder article? Oh, god damn it. I'm sorry, you guys. I had everything all pulled up too, but they freaking paywalled me. So now I'm scrambling. Let's get this going here. Where are we here? Globe and Mail, CTV News Ottawa. Yeah, we'll do that one. Because they won't paywall me. Jerks. Okay. My apologies, friends. This was unexpected. All right. Okay, I have fixed the problem. I have fixed the problem. Let's go and get the article that will not paywall. All right. How frustrating. Hello, Spud Gun. Welcome to the stream. Okay, let's see if we can actually read a freaking article. That would be really helpful. Okay. Share screen, please. Okay, so this is a CTV News article that we're going to read because they will not paywall me. So here we go. We have, where is this? So Rolling Thunder biker convoy set to roll into Ottawa. Now, this is from yesterday, but it's still, it's still relevant. So here we go. There are a lot of links to go through. I apologize. Okay, so this was updated yesterday. Okay, or today. I apologize. Article body. Thank God. There is an increased police presence around downtown Ottawa today as the city prepares for the Rolling Thunder bike rally to roll into the capital. Approximately 500 motorcycles and other vehicles are expected to arrive into Ottawa today for the Rolling Thunder Ottawa protest. The event's scheduled for today, Saturday, and Sunday at the National War Memorial. Oh, okay. Why are we going to the National War Memorial? On Parliament Hill and in Church and Vanier. There are also plans for a motorcycle ride through parts of Ottawa on Saturday. All right. As city officials prepare for the convoy's arrival, Mayor Jim Watson is urging demonstrators to respect local residents. The one message I leave to them is you're coming into someone else's neighborhood. Be respectful, recognize that there are kids. This is probably the first nice weekend we've had this year. There will be kids playing on the streets, Watson said on CTV Morning Live. That is a good point. That is a valid point, and I loathe to say that because Jim Watson was absolutely out of hand during the last convoy. But yes, this is probably the first really nice weekend that has been around for a few months, a good 6 or 7 months now. And there will be kids out. There will be more than like your fair share of people just out and about. So yeah, just be careful. Everybody be careful. Be respectful, all that. Now, will they go into who these people are affiliated with? Because that's what the Globe and Mail article showed, and I wanted to show that. We don't want to see anyone hurt or injured. Isn't that the same thing? Anyway, um, and it's up to the motorcycles to follow the rules, to follow the law, or there will be consequences. There's not going to be warnings handed out. There will be tickets handed out if necessary. And if there are blockades, there will be tow trucks coming in. According to the Rolling Thunder Ottawa website, the only event scheduled for today is a Freedom Fighters Canada rally and march at 6 p.m. on Parliament Hill. Friday morning, Ottawa Police, OPP, and RCMP cruisers were deployed at intersections through the downtown area. Well, they are. Why did they not do this last time? This is so they're the Rolling Thunder thing is I'm kind of annoyed at the Globe and Mail because it had it did go into like their affiliations and all that stuff. um I don't understand why this is happening. Like, I don't know. I don't get why this is happening. I think um the point was made. The attention was got. um Definitely we have the Conservative Party of Canada uh using that, I think, as a big push to pick a new leader that will carry them through to a win. Like, I think the point was made. um I'm not saying they don't have a right to do it. I just, in my opinion, I think that the point was made already. And unfortunately, in the video that I'm going to show you guys, the Rolling Thunder leader is he reminds me a bit of Pat King, which kind of is disturbing to me. Officers are in place throughout the downtown area and are keeping eyes on movement within downtown, police said on Twitter. Today is a regular business day, but you can expect to see vehicles and trucks doing their business. Oh, they have a vehicle exclusion zone. Jesus Christ. That's a little extreme. See, this is the thing. I don't agree with what's going on either side right now. I don't agree that the police should be acting as though another like giant truck convoy is coming. But I also think that the point's been made and there's no need for a second convoy. Um I'm a fence sitting tosser at this point. It's being posited as a veterans thing, but the organizer, I'm gonna show you guys a video in a second, and he's like screaming and like not being logical. It's weird. Ottawa bylaw said enforcement of the no parking and no stopping rules in the exclusion zone would begin at 7 a.m. and 8:30 a.m. Four large trucks were parked at Laurier Ave. Um, Four large tow trucks were parked on Laurier Ave by City Hall, ready to tow vehicles not obeying the rules. God damn. The Rolling Thunder Ottawa event comes 2 months after the Freedom Convoy demonstration that occupied the parliamentary precinct for 3.5 weeks. Somerset Constable Catherine McKenney says the police are better prepared for this protest. I don't know if it's a protest, though. I think functional that there was a bigger point made because I really do think that despite the involvement of Pat King, Tamara Litch, and Chris Berber and their insanity, I do think that there were some good points made, and I think that the opposition, at least the conservative opposition, is taking notes from that and using that in their efforts to choose a new leader to in hopes push them to victory. And I would think I think that that is in part because of what happened in the freedom convoy. um so that's my uh, uh, opinion. um let's see, 2 kilometers away from the National War Memorial in Parliament Hill, Community Solidarity Ottawa is hosting an unwelcome party. Okay, that's not necessary. Are you guys trying to have trouble caused? Like, do you need to host an unwelcome party? Like, is that really, like, again, you have that right, but is that really a thing that's necessary? I I just Yeah, Pincalo, he says I ran into a driver today who was part of the previous convoy and he doesn't even understand what this protest is about. He says it's fucking stupid. Yeah, it it's just we cannot let this go unchallenged, organizer Brian Latour said. He was mentioned in a couple of the other articles in about neighbors complaining or people complaining. CSO says they wanted to do something to send a message to the Rolling Thunder biker rally that they are not welcome in Ottawa. The event also hopes to show what a disruption the convoy was. Okay, you know what? Telling a group of people that they're not welcome somewhere is a way to give them more like fuel for their fodder and go, listen, see, they're proving our point. So that's not helping. I don't I think that that is a very bad idea. I think this is very bad, very stupid idea to have an unwelcome party. The mayor was asked about residents hosting counter protests this weekend. As long as they don't get into a position that they put themselves in danger or there's a confrontation, the last thing we need is to split the resources of the police by dealing with another challenge, Watson said Friday. I admire the people who want to fight back and push back, but please don't put yourselves in danger. Let your voices be heard. Wait, again, so this is the hypocrisy here. They should let their voices be heard, but the other side shouldn't. Like, do you see the division that is being put into place by these extreme groups on either side? on either side of the political spectrum. Yes.
They're allowed to go and do this. They're just not allowed to be retarded about it.
Yeah.
Which is fine. They're basically doing Antifa style bullshit. That's all it is. I said it earlier. That's all this is. The convoy is basically Canada's right side version of the Antifa movement. It's the same kind of thing. Our system is not designed for the failings that they believe are going to happen. It can't happen that way. The dude I was talking to, he was one of the members. I can't remember. He told me the blogs, the shit from 2010 he used to be a part of.
Yeah.
And he named off a whole bunch of stuff that I recognized. And yeah, it's basically that. And he even said, he goes, I don't understand this one. Nobody knows what this is really about. And that's the thing. It's more, okay, it's an anti-Trudeau rally. Whoop the fucking do. That's not how our system works. You don't like it? Drive the extra 500K. Go to Papineau. Okay? Go scream at the 65,000 people that keep electing the fucking retard. There you go. Other than that, you're not going to be able to do shit. Because all you're going to do is sit there, look like a bunch of jackasses, scream into the fucking camera about, we'll go with, I'm going to go with there's going to be 5G talk on this one. But it continues down that road. It's the guy he's like, yeah, this is all the pandemic since like 2009, 2010. Back then we were doing all this stuff. We were having all these talks. We knew this shit was good. And I go, so what do you think of this stuff now? Goes, this shit's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
He goes, there's a con going on. He goes, my account was frozen over $20. I don't care. It had $500 in it. I opened a new one. Big fucking deal. But my account is still frozen. This is as of this morning. I was in London talking to this guy at a drop. We ran into each other at a metal finishing place.
Yeah.
He told me his name. I know his name now. He knows who I am. So it's like, but it's the fact that even the people that were inside the original protest are looking at this new thing going, because it doesn't make any sense. We have to stop looking at it in the sense of we're all going to die because of the liberals. No, we're all going to go broke because of them. But like I said, our system is, we have a system in place. I reminded him of the fact that it takes 3 election cycles to get rid of a shit prime minister. We went through this with the last 3 fucking prime ministers.
3 election cycles to get rid of Harper.
And this is the 3rd election cycle.
Yeah.
So it's either going to be, an extension to a 4th where he's going to bury himself more, or we're going to go to a worse system or a more confusing system. Because what's happening now is the divide has nothing to do with what's going on right now. The divide has to do with what's going to happen down the road. And that's what's going to see. Have a good day. That's my day talk.
Yeah. 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 It's bad it's like I said, it's on both sides. It's ridiculous, right? Like on the extreme on both sides, it's nobody's being helpful. Now, let me try to get into this. Okay. Now, I'm going to share this video. It's a Twitter video. Share a screen. Alrighty. So here is a tweet. We don't need to have. Okay. Let me go find. So Neil Sheard, organizer of the Rolling Thunder protest. I will let him speak for yourself and let you decide if his intentions are pure. So this is, here we go. Where is the seek slider here? Okay. Play, damn you.
Fucking cameras down for a bit. That's what's wrong with this fucking world. Everybody's got this fucking thing in their fucking hand. Shut. No. I fucking earned my right to see this shit. These people with your fucking phones, put them down. You know, shut up. I am not fucking done talking to you.
He earned the right to talk, okay? He earned it. You didn't.
What is wrong with this fucking province? What's wrong with this country? You've all got fucking phones in your hands.
Guys, we need to relax.
First Amendment,
right? Guys, we're all here for the same purpose.
Okay.
Here.
We stand united.
Here.
We
Put
stand
your
united.
phones down. That's what fucking brought us here. These fucking phones. You hold it in your hand. You walk down the street. You're looking for clicks. Somebody fucking looked at something I did. I got a like. For most of you people, the phone stays on the fucking wall when I grew up.
Neil, what's the solution, brother?
Turn your fucking phones off.
And then what? What's the solution, though?
Get back to talking and looking people in the eye.
Here. With anger. Here. With love, bro. Right? Thank you. He said get back to talking. That's enough. That's good enough.
Let's get Kate out of here.
Come on.
See, everyone around him even is like, okay, he's going a little bit crazy. That's enough. Right? Like he's making everyone around him uncomfortable. Like he's freaking the fuck out. I'm waiting for him to have a heart attack. Also, we don't have the free speech First Amendment. We have a Charter of Rights and Freedoms, and that's Section 1 of the Charter of Rights and Freedoms. First Amendment of our Constitution, as Pincalo says, is that Manitoba is a province. So, yeah. When idiots in Canada yell First Amendment, it's really kind of amusing. Too many people think that we elect our PM. Yeah. No, he's right. The lack of attention argument, like he has some valid points, but it's all about how you present yourself, right? And even when you're frustrated. What? Oh, let me see. What is it? There was a time we would walk by these people and not pay them any attention. Yeah. Functional. Yeah. They're usually on the corner of Yonge and Eglinton or Dixie and Jane and Finch, and they're screeching. And usually you just kind of nod and smile and like carefully avoid them. That's what you're supposed to do anyway. But apparently now we let them organize things and give them platforms and people seem to follow them. What was it Dankula said in his Heaven's Gate video?
Yeah, we used to do that, but we also used to have that show. Remember Speaker's Corner? Where you would sit there and you would watch as people went fucking insane.
I remember Speaker's Corner. I remember Speaker's Corner.
That's like the greatest fucking things to watch on TV.
Hey, that's something we could do if we could find old Speaker's Corner.
Find the old Speaker's Corner.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's like it's very strange now that we freaking follow these people. But what was it that Dankula said in the Heaven's Gate video? when a guy who comes up to you on the street and tells you that he's the alien reincarnation of Jesus Christ, or usually what you do is you put a wee pound coin in his hand and you walk away. You don't join his religion. Right? Why are we doing this? Why? Oh, Jesus. Speaker's Corner was amazing. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, though. This guy is like, there are some valid points that he's making, but he's acting like an insane person. And even the other people around him are visibly like, dude, like, even the people that are agreeing with him are like, yeah, okay, but relax. Right? Like, they're like, why are you so angry, man? Like, that's a bit of a problem. You need to calm yourself down. We have a speaker's corner over here in Hyde Park, but if you speak, you're liable to be arrested. Oh, well then. That's not helpful. Like, at all. Where am I here? So let's switch gears a little bit. Pincolo sent me a bit of a video because I've been talking about the Johnny Depp Amber Heard thing. So we're going to take a quick look at a clip from Johnny Depp's accountant because he was testifying yesterday. So we're going to quickly take a look at that, and then we are going to read two Gunfox articles. So that's what is on deck for the rest of the show. Oh, Pincolo, could you please fix my controls so that I can play tonight properly? I don't want to play backwards anymore. That was fun for one night, but I don't want to do it again. Oh God, that was hard. Okay, where am I here? Where? Ah! Why am I in the comments? I need to be at the share screen button. That's not helpful. There we go. Okay. Chrome tab, yes. I need to share the Chrome tab. So this is a 10-minute clip. We're just gonna watch it. And here, let's do that for you people.
Did you play any role on Mr. Depp's behalf with respect to the dissolution of his marriage to Ms. Heard?
Yes, I was actively involved in the negotiations of the separation and the marriage dissolve.
So this is Johnny Depp's certified accountant. This is his CPA that's testifying. And this is his Amber Turd and hashtag me poo. Yes.
What role did you play in those negotiations?
Well, in my capacity as his business manager, I understood his financial capacity and the tax implications associated with it. So I was actively involved in addressing those issues as they were forthcoming from counsel.
And I believe that this is Is this Depp's attorney that's questioning him, or is this a member of Amber's counsel? It's hard to keep the voices straight. I can't, yeah.
You mentioned tax implications. What are you talking about there?
Excuse me?
I think you just mentioned tax implications. What are you talking about there?
Well, what I was talking about is that when Ms. Heard began the negotiations, she was asking for approximately $4 million. That
Objection, Your
balance
Honor.
then was
Foundation,
increased.
Hearsay. Lack of foundation. Hearsay.
That's a party statement.
That's not hearsay. If he's the CPA or the business manager in charge of the finances, and she's demanding finances, then he would be privy to that demand, probably firsthand. That's not hearsay.
It's a request made by Ms. Heard and her counsel in a conversation, in communications.
Here, you want to approach for a minute?
Certainly.
Yeah, this is okay. You need to go up and say, Your Honor,
opponent.
this is a party opponent statement
Yeah,
adverse to their interest.
Yeah.
A party opponent and their agent, which is theirs. So yeah, you can do that. This is not protected by any sort of privilege. It's not hearsay, and you know it. Rotten born, you piece of garbage.
I love Nick.
I was singing your praises earlier.
That was your mistake.
Yeah. No, but this is why, though.
Today.
But this is why I was singing his praises. He's got this objection at sidebar, and it shouldn't even be like the judge should have just said, "Come on."
Yeah.
You know this is admissible.
Nick's right. Like, this is the judge should have definitely just been like, no. No. And, denied. Objection denied. Here we go.
As a result of your involvement,
and he won it,
Mr.
Sustained
Depp,
it.
Negotiation. What was your
He
understanding
won
of
it?
what Ms. Heard was looking for?
Oh wait, no, he didn't.
She initially was looking for a consideration of $4 million, but her demand continually increased.
Okay,
It went
good.
from $4 million to $5 million. Then it went from $5 million to $5.5 million. Then it went to $7 million. And then it was $7 million, and she demanded that Mr. Depp also pay $500,000 to her attorneys.
Wait, so she increased the settlement. Wait. 4 to 5. Hold on. No, but her demand though was 4 to 5.
It gets bigger.
5 to 5.5. And then 5.5 to 7.
Yeah.
So that's 4 increases already.
Just wait.
And then she demands attorney fees.
Yeah, keep going.
Okay. So that's what we're at right now. 4 increases and a demand of attorney's fees.
Then, after that consideration, she also said that all the community liabilities that were accumulated
Objection,
during the
Your
course of the
Honor.
marriage, which approximated
Sorry, there's an
$13.5 million.
objection, sir. Wherever there's objection, I'm sorry. If you can't hear it, I'll let you know. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, no
This
problem,
just
sir.
goes into his allegations of what she said, which Your Honor just struck.
Again, this is not allegations. This is what happened in his presence. This is Law 101, dude. Like, come on. Like, I took high school law, and I know that that's fucking. Wow, you are okay then. Wow,
Sustain the
Rottenborn.
objection on that. He has no foundation to suggest that.
You're really earning that basement price of $320 an hour. I found that out on Legal Bites stream yesterday. Amber Heard is getting Rottenborn's time at a steal, according to the panel. That is associate pay that he's getting. $320 an hour. So, you know, I guess you get what you pay for. I don't know.
No knowledge of that.
Your Honor, I understand that.
Clearly has knowledge of it.
His understanding.
Yeah, all right, I'll overrule the objection. Go ahead.
There you go.
May I continue?
May I continue?
She'll tell you yes.
Yes, go ahead, yes.
Thank you, Your Honor.
He learns very well.
So the next demand was that all of the community liabilities that were unresolved, approximately $13.5 million, that Mr. Depp had to pay those liabilities in its entirety.
Okay, so she wanted a payout for herself of $7. She increased it from 4 to 5 to 5.5 to 7. Then she wanted her attorney's fees. Then she wanted him to pay all of the marital debt instead of what's supposed to happen, which is you split the marital debt between you and you pay that off. You know what I mean? Like, that's what, again, high school law. Her attorneys should have been like, yeah, no, sorry, Amber, that's not how this works. But hey.
So at that point, she was demanding $14,250,000 of consideration. And then it got worse. The next demand was that all of this consideration be paid to her free of taxation.
What? How is that even possible? I don't know tax law in either Canada or the States very well, but I would assume that any alimony or settlement that you receive would still be taxable. That just would, I don't know. It nice. But yeah, I don't understand how that works. Like, tax-free settlement. You guys don't even get tax-free lottery winnings. I don't know how she thinks that would be tax-free.
And counselor, for him to pay $14,250,000 to Miss Heard, that would require him to earn approximately $30 million.
So far beyond the scope, so far beyond his foundation.
Great
No,
answer.
it's not.
I'll sustain that.
Oh.
Why'd you let him go that long, you
Next.
dummy?
Question?
Did you make a proposal as to how payments would be made to Miss Heard?
Yes, I did. And they were initially contemplated to be paid directly to the charities. The Children's Hospital Los Angeles, for the benefit of the children who required severe medical service, and to the
Thank you.
ACLU. During the course of the negotiations,
This
one of
guy
the
is
demands,
amazing.
because the contract changed, was that the payments be made directly to Miss Heard.
No.
Did
Of course.
you
He hates
have
her.
any personal involvement with either the ACLU or the Children's Hospital?
Yes, I did.
What was that?
Mr. Depp directed me to issue two $100,000 checks directly to the Children's Hospital Los Angeles. I knew that he was involved and supported their efforts and appreciated his service. In addition to that, he directed me to contribute $100,000 to ACLU. In accordance with his instructions, my colleagues drafted the checks, I executed them, and they were delivered to the two charities.
So instead of paying Amber directly, Johnny was like, no, fuck this. I'm just going to send this to the charities. Which makes sense.
Did you continue making payments to either of those charities on Ms. Heard's behalf?
No, in fact, I was chastised for making the payments by Ms. Heard's counsel and told that the payments in the future had to go
Objection, Your
directly
Honor.
to her.
This is clear.
No, it's
hearsay.
not.
It's not answering the question. I would ask
He was told directly by Miss Heard's counsel something. That's not
you
hearsay.
to instruct him to
Party
answer the question
statement.
and
It's
not
her agent.
expound upon his.
I'll sustain as to hearsay. Next.
Oh, come on.
Oh no, you fight that.
What role did you
Sidebar.
play?
What the hell? Come on. the chick lawyer for Depp, she would have sidebarred. She's a lot stronger, I think.
You can tell when he came out and talked about the chat getting chastised by Heard's attorney, Rottenborg took that one personally.
Oh yeah. No, but if it was because there's a lady that's on Johnny Depp's counsel, and she is a lot better at fighting the objections that come from Amber's side. This guy's a little weak, I think. He should have sidebarred.
With respect to the payments ultimately made to Ms. Heard.
We supplied the payments to Ms. Heard in accordance with the agreement, either on or before the date in which they were required to be paid. The first payments made to Ms. Heard was $2 million in 2017.
Damn.
Then in April of 2017, another payment of $1 million made payable directly to Ms. Heard was made. Then in August of 2017, another $1 million was paid directly to Ms. Heard. Then
That's
in
a lot of
November,
money.
$500,000 was paid directly to Ms. Heard. My colleagues drafted those checks. I executed them. They were delivered on a timely basis. Therefore, in 2017, she was paid $4.5 million directly paid to her. Then on February 1 of 2018, she was paid the final installment of $2.3 million for total payments that went directly to Ms. Heard of $6.8 million.
Do you know when this lawsuit was filed?
Yes, it was filed in March 1, 2019.
Okay.
Were the payments that were made on Mr. Depp's behalf directly to Ms. Heard the only economic benefit she received?
Objection leading.
I haven't heard that.
That's leading.
That one might have been leading, but I don't think so.
I'll overrule the objection for us now.
Yes, she did it.
Were the payments made on to Ms. Heard the only economic benefits that she received from the settlement agreement?
No, as I shared with you earlier, Mr. Depp was required to pay $500,000 to Ms. Heard's counsel, which he did in a timely and respectful manner. He was also required to pay all the community liabilities.
So all of their marital debt.
Which accumulated during their 15-month marriage was approximately $13,500,000.
$13.5 million in 15 months. Jesus Christ. That's wow.
So he paid all the community liabilities. She paid none of them. That's why you have to aggregate the money that was paid directly to her, the money that was paid to her, to the charities on her behalf, the money that was paid to her attorneys, and the relief of all these liabilities that he had to satisfy. That's why I said to you, Counselor, that the total consideration paid to her was $14,250,000, and she demanded that that payment be made free of taxation, that Mr. Depp would have to satisfy all the tax liabilities.
Wow. So not only would he have to pay her settlement, like the 6.8 million, the 13 whatever, the community debt, the charity donations, the attorney's fees, and when it came tax time, he would have to pay all the taxes on that. Fuck you, bitch.
How long were they married for?
What is the tax liability?
They were
Just
married
ask
for
him.
15 months.
Okay.
Ask him what the tax liability is.
Were the
Stan,
payments
huh?
It's
that
more
were
than
Ms.
that.
Heard the only payments that you've made?
It'd be
on Mr.
approximately
Depp's behalf?
15.5 million.
No, we satisfied all of his obligations, so it was very customary for us to pay everything that Mr. Depp was obligated to pay.
Are you familiar with an entity known as 2020 Wine Merchants?
Yes, I am.
$2 million a month.
Why are you familiar with it? What involvement, if any, did you have with 2020?
I satisfied the liabilities that Mr. Depp incurred, which at the dissolve of their marriage was approximately $160,000.
It's a shitload of
Do you
wine.
continue to pay Mr. Depp's wine bill?
Yes, I do. We pay all of his obligations, but his
Oh.
wine bill has shrunk to virtually zero because he does not consume that much in the way of wine. He's made a few gifts around Christmas time, but his wine bill has gone to virtually zero.
And I was concerned about getting a bottle of red wine every 3 weeks and taking a week to drink it. I was too. Wow.
She was spending 10 grand a month on
Are you
wine.
familiar with a Spanish wine known as Vega Sicilia?
Yes,
How are you familiar with that?
I know that it is a very expensive wine, and that I know that Ms. Heard enjoyed drinking the wine.
How much does it cost?
The cost of the wine is approximately $500 a bottle.
Jesus.
Were you ultimately charged with paying for the wine that was served on at the birthday party on April 21, 2016?
Yes, I was. We rendered the
Objection,
payment for that
foundation.
balance.
The foundation is who's in charge of paying for it.
Yeah. It's literally a foundational
How many
question.
bottles of Vega Sicilia were served?
They've objected to foundational questions
At
for
Ms.
foundation
Heard's
several times.
request, she ordered 5 bottles of the wine
Damn.
and 8 bottles of other wine. So a total of 13 bottles of wine.
Jesus.
Thank you, Mr. White. I have no other questions at
Okay.
this time.
Cross-examination.
That's devastating and short.
Done
That
and
was
done.
amazing.
That was just wow. Look, like, way to make her look like a money grubbing, just opportunistic, drunk, just oh my God. That's insane. That is amazingly insane, the amount of wine and oh my God. Like I just the way that she behaves is just disgusting. And she's so, like, the way that she acts on the stand, like, when I'm listening to the commentary and I hear, like, Nick Rekieta or somebody on his panel mention what she's like, what facial expression she has or what she's wearing or how she's dressed. It's just ridiculous. Like, the amount of times that they've mentioned that she's copying how Johnny is dressed the next day. Like, he'll come into court dressed a certain way, and then the next day she'll come in mimicking it. It's weird. And it proves that she's a psychological manipulator. I just it's crazy. Oh no. The two websites the website that I picked for the Gunfox news, it's not accessible. That's annoying. Unfortunately, that means I'm gonna have to end this stream, but please come by tonight on Twitch. I will be playing some Mortal Kombat, and I will not be playing it backwards. Haha! And of course, Star Trek stream tomorrow will be reviewing episode 9 of Picard. So come by and watch that at 5 p.m. Eastern. And I thank you guys so much for joining me as usual. Have a good Friday, and I'll see you on Twitch tonight. Bye, guys.